Capitalism is the best economic system man has ever created when compared to socialist and communistic economic systems. Capitalism is defined as an economic system in which means of production are privately owned and operated for a profit. It is responsible for creating more wealth than any other system. It is one of the reasons why this country became the richest country in the world in a couple hundred short years when compared to Europe, which has been around for hundreds of years longer. One has to ask why. The answer is it's the only system that unleashes the power of the individual to use his God-given talents. When trying to control or over-regulate by the government, it is a powerful force that simply changes people's lives. In capitalism, winners and losers are not chosen. The market chooses who has the best product and services. Capitalism is not the same as crony capitalism, which means the winners and the losers are chosen. For example, Lerner Brothers failed, but the government chose to bail out Barnes & Noble, not to mention the banks that were bailed out. In capitalism, you take a risk and sometimes you fail. That is life. This concept of too big to fail is wrong. If a business makes the wrong choices, it should be allowed to fail. The market will take care of itself when there is no outside interventions. It's not the government's job to choose which companies fail, Lerner Brothers, or which ones don't, Burns and Stearns. For capitalism to be successful, government must get out of the way. That is what a lot of the problems in the economy is today. Government is over-regulating business, which is increasing cost. A good example of the government getting out of the way is the Kulaks administration. He cut the tax rate from 50% to 25%. He cut government spending from $5.1 billion to $3.3 billion. These actions rose revenue from $77 million to $230 million. His formula for success was not only cutting taxes, but also cutting government spending. His average GNP, or gross national product, was around 7%. What is GNP today? Which is approximately 1.3%. That is a huge difference and proves my point. The term that was coined during this time was a roaring 20s. This period of time changed more people's lives than any other time prior to it. Why? Because more people had more money to spend on goods and services that businesses provided. Two parts of the gross national product are consumer spending and business investment. When the power of capitalism is unleashed, business invests into products or services that the consumer wants and needs. This is why capitalism is the best economic system man has ever or will ever create.